Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me here today. I'm doing a breakdown out of the nickel normal formation, which is quickly becoming the meta in the game right now, so I thought I would just do a little breakdown on a play that has been working for me. I'm using, one good thing I think about nickel normal is that it is essentially the same in every playbook, so I think you can use it out of anyone. I happen to be out of the Bengals playbook right now, which I'm actually liking using some 4-6 speed, so I kind of went back to that book lately. So here we go, the cover 6 invert, and just use a little trips tight end against it. Still sail for now. So we're just gonna block 5 right now with the offense, and so the setup for the defense is you base a line. For the defense, you base a line. Show you the play art here. Normally, you got the quarter flat on that side and the curl or that purple over there on the other side. So you base a line, put them into cloud flats, and then you shift the linebackers to the left, shift the D line to the right, double tap Y, put LB into a inside third, and then you put X into a deep half, and then I'll press Y again and hit LB to protect the sticks. And sometimes if I have the time, I'll move my free safety over there, my strong safety there, and then I will user my little linebacker and just get right here beside the defensive tackle, between the two defensive tackles, and that's the whole setup. So again, you base a line, shift the linebackers to the right, shift the D line to the left. Wait, no, I said that wrong. Shift the linebackers to the left, shift the D line to the right, and then you will put your CBs into cloud flats, and you double tap Y, put LB into an inside third, double tap Y, put X into a deep half, and then you'll protect the sticks. And then you'll blitz X as well. So it seems like a lot, but I can get it in very quickly. Now, the other way is to just leave X into coverage. So you've got two options where if you want to blitz X to get that quick pressure in there, then you go with that. Or if you want the extra help in coverage, you can either put your linebacker X into a hook zone, or you can put off the D line, hit your right end into a hook zone. So it kind of gives you two looks depending right there. So let's start it off by just sending these 5 guys, and I'm gonna hover over the line and watch how quick this heat should get in there. Well, not as quick as I'd like, but he got that one shed eventually in there. You can see it took him a little longer to disengage than I'm used to seeing. Usually I'll kind of get in there quicker, but as this play develops, see, he makes that nice little move right there, get around him, and then boom, he's in there. So as long as you can lock it down with the coverage or with your user right over the middle, you can see you can stop that even if the pressure takes a little longer to get in there. So let me try that again. That's how quick I got it set up. Yeah. Boom, can't even escape at that time. So let's try, I'm gonna block all of them. So we block in 3, 6, 7 on it this time. Pressure in there. And even still then, they're kind of getting some sheds, right? Like, it's kind of tough for that O-line to really hold them back still there. You should be able to get in. And then if you do leave them in coverage, then it is pretty much, on lockdown. Just do a little setup. Well, he was able to get a couple yards on there, but I feel like if I was able to user them instead of playing offense and defense, it would have been able to shut down that play. So I think the most important thing is if you are, using this blitz setup, or if you are using the coverage setup, the most important thing is that you protect the sticks. Remember to be doing that. even if you can't get your CB set up, protecting the sticks is probably more important, just so you don't get beat deep. I mean, if you don't get your linebacker moved from, you see how he's in this inside third off the start, because it's basically like a cover 4 on the left side of the screen and like a cover 3 on the right side of the screen. This inverted cover 6, it's just that the safety is coming down in the cloud flat, which I find does a really good job against crossing routes and just a lot of different coverages. And then, you know, CB just backing up and cover. It just gives you a lot of options, I think, that way to defend different routes with that little combination over there. But you need this free safety to be watching the middle of the field. So you need him to be in that, I keep forgetting what it's called, that inside third, not the that other quarter, I guess it is. I'm calling it the wrong ones for sure. Deep half, curl flat, QB spy, inside third. Is it a deep half? Yeah, I guess it's sort of like that. I don't know, you can see the difference here where it's like that cover 4 one it's like a inside quarter, maybe, I think it's called. Anyway, so you want, like I've been saying 15 times, put that into the inside third, get X into that deep half, and then protect the sticks on them. And that's what's really doing a great job of playing anything up the middle for me. You know, it always helps to move them a little closer to the seam, get Barry a little more over here, you know, just that helps, but it's just like bonus if you have time to get to it and get to your user as well. And then, you know, like I said, I'm just kind of watching right over here, side to inside, just depending, and then just shooting over, because a lot of times they'll notice this, that the seam is really open, so I'll kind of watch there to shut it down and come back over here. And, you know, hopefully you can get the pressure in there before they're able to make the throw. So let's take a look at some of the gameplay footage I have for this play as well. All right, in this first play, I'm going to show it against the run. Now, this is definitely not a play you want to use to stop the run, but, you know, if as long as your opponent's at a shotgun, you should be able to shut it down. Here we see I've got more coverage coming at my opponent, so the pressure's able to get in there, and he's got to throw that ball away. That nickel pressure, having someone just hovering over the line really helps to get it in there. I'm almost always hovering in this nickel formation. Here we go, and see I'm sending the pressure, watching those routes over the middle, and before he can really get anything off and anything develops, he's got to get sacked. So here we again, we're seeing a lot of this pressure get in there. He's getting a little more time, but eventually, see, they get those disengages, and as long as you're able to shut down those routes, the pressure should get in there. Again here, only sending 4 at him. He's got to scramble away, tries to rush outside, can't get there. I'm going to sack him for a loss. Again here, close to his own end zone. See pressure, gets those disengages, fumbles the ball. He picks it up, but you know what? He quits the game after that play. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of sacks with this formation, and I also, because that pressure's getting in there, it's making my opponents make a lot of bad throws. And see, we're able to jump over there, knock that ball down, and make the little tip drill pick. Man, tip drills are awesome when they go for you, but pretty annoying against you. Here we go again, my opponent backing up, giving him a little too much time. But look at him jump that road in the hard flats. Now, something I didn't mention earlier in the video, there's times when you're going to go with cloud flats, and there's times when you're going to go with hard flats. You don't necessarily, lays the hit stick, another tip drill one for me. You don't necessarily always want to go with cloud flats. I think too, if the pressure's getting in there good, hard flats are better because they're going to try to dump it down quickly, and then you're going to have someone in the flats to make a play on it. Here again, see, sees that corner route developing, but that safety Barry, who's in that cloud flat, that time he jumps over there. See, it's something to be said for putting a hard flat on one side and a cloud flat on the safety side too. Just so, you know, if something does develop downfield there, you know, boom, look at that. User lurk. I was watching that route the whole way. Again here, another user lurk on big play Slay. I was using him in the cloud flat, which I will do from time to time. I'll user that cloud flat on the left side of the field, and then I notice I can cut off a lot of routes. Or like that with Shazier, just get underneath it, and you know, you can still pick those balls off like 15 yards downfield with some big jumping players like that. Again here, Shazier cuts underneath that route. I saw it developing, had a great little bait on him. Look at this, running this back. Hurdle, spins me down into the end zone. Touchdown. So this has been one of my main plays right now. I'm doing pretty solid with it in both, you know, Mutt Draft and in Weekend League and everything. So try this play out. Let me know if it's working for you. Give this video a like or dislike, I guess, if that's what you're feeling. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. I've been Time Bomb. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you later.